skillful, a good dribbler, even in some small pockets of spaces, he can meander his way out.
He can find his way out.
You get that?
Yes.
So those kind of players,
especially a day ESTEVAO come to a game with a Bible, that team is dead.
You see that?
Yes.
Those kind of players, they always draw defenders closer to them. And the advantage of that is when you are playing against a defensive side and you have players that can hold the ball, take on their man, dribble past not just one player but 2 or 3, then what happens is that you see 2 or 3 players trying to draw closer to him, and then it opens space for other players to what?
Yes.
To attack.
Yes. At some point, it will got into him, and he will feel that, okay, I'm now the boss.
Yeah.
I must be starting for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And at a point, even if Enzo Maresca doesn't start him, you will see some noise on social media, or he himself will complain.
Yeah.
Why didn't I
he will
play
start
this
misbehaving.
This, and the same as United did to their young players over the years.
Yeah.
The same as Rashford.
Yeah.
To some extent, United fans will pick Rashford over a manager.
Yeah.
And at a point, Rashford wasn't playing, pressing. He was just walking on the pitch.
Yeah.
But they can't bench him
because
they already worship him. The time he was on form, they worship him. Meanwhile, he's a young boy.
Yeah.
But they turn him to be like a legend who won them Champions League or Premier League. Meanwhile, he's just coming up. The complacency got onto him.
Yeah.
So for me, I think maybe this is another reason why Maresca is taking it. In fact, guys, there is a huge argument caramboling on social media about Pedro Neto and ESTEVAO Williams, who should be a starter for Chelsea at the right wing position. Some Chelsea fans said that ESTEVAO should be starting ahead of NETO, and some fans said that NETO should be starting ahead of ESTEVAO. That is why we are here today, to discuss about it. But that will be our opinions, guys. We are not Enzo Maresca. We are not Tupoli. We are here to talk about how we see it, who should be starting and why, and the reasons. So guys, let us also hear from you under the comment section, your opinion, your thought about that. Who should be starting in your opinion? Let us hear from you even before you watch this video to the end. Guys, yes, ambitious.
Yeah.
This argument on social media, which side are you? you come closer.
Well,
so that you be on the camera.
The thing is, we are here to analyze.
Okay.
So I cannot clearly say which side I'm on.
Okay, until you say your reasons. Okay.
You get that.
Okay, so
we put everything into perspective.
Okay.
Now, first of all, I want us to take our time with this particular discussion.
Okay.
First of all, what is the profile of Pedro Neto?
So let's start with Neto.
And what is the profile of ESTEVAO?
ESTEVAO Williams.
Now, ESTEVAO is a dribbler. Pedro Neto is a pacey winger.
Okay.
ESTEVAO is exciting to watch because he's that one guy that takes the ball, dribble past 1, 2, 3 players and try to make something happen.
Okay.
But for Pedro Neto, he thrives with pace. That is, when there is space to operate, you get that?
Okay.
When there is space for him to attack the opposition behind their defensive line, that is a true reflection or the profile of Pedro Neto.
Okay.
So one is a dribbler, one is a pacey winger. Now, the issue here is who should start more.
Okay.
And why is Maresca starting Pedro Neto ahead of ESTEVAO?
And why some fans are calling for ESTEVAO to be
started? And why some fans are calling for ESTEVAO
to be started?
Yes. We'll look at all that.
Yes.
That's why I say we have to take our time.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, when it comes to versatility, Pedro Neto is more versatile than ESTEVAO Williams.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll explain. ESTEVAO can play on the right, can play on the left, can play as a number 10. You get that? Pedro Neto can play as a wing back, can play as a traditional winger, can play on the right, can play on the left, can play as a number 10, can even play as a false nine when needed.
Even as a striker, let's just say that.
You get that?
But I never see ESTEVAO players as a striker. But I think he can do it. Maybe.
That maybe.
But when you look at his quality, you will not get the best
not,
of him.
He's not that profile.
Yes, yes.
So the thing is, Pedro Neto, when you have him in a match or on the pitch, he always give you a tactical advantage. For example, let's say you want to play a 4-2-3-1. Then maybe the way the opposition approach you in the game, you decided that you want to switch to a 3-4-3. And when you want to switch to a 3-4-3, then you need one of your wingers to behave like a wing back.
Okay.
And that is where Pedro Neto can fit in. An example is the game against PSG.
Okay.
Pedro Neto was that one player that always tracks back to help defensively like a wing back, and then he attacks for up front like a winger.
Yes.
You get that?
Yes.
And then you can recall several matches last season where he played as a false nine. You can recall matches where he played on the right wing, on the left wing. So he always gives you so many options. And I think one thing Enzo Maresca likes about Pedro Neto is the fact that he always draw back to
help the defenders,
to help defensively. And you know, currently we have a problem.
We are struggling on defending.
You get that?
Yes.
Even though in the last two games we've not conceded, the last two Premier League games we've not conceded, and that's a huge positive. But overall, we've not been very good defensively this season. Now let's come back to ESTEVAO.
Okay.
Now, in terms of who is more exciting to watch, I'll pick ESTEVAO ahead of Pedro Neto.
Yes. And I think the excitement, the excitement aspect, I think is for we the fans.
Yes.
Because is this let's say, is it count
by
winning
counts.
a game?
Yes, it
giving
counts.
you a result.
Aside, not just exciting to watch.
Okay, that
his excitement affects in terms of goals and assists.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen it in the few games that he has come in as a substitute.
Yes.
Now, one thing about this kind of players, it reminds me of players like Eden Hazard, you know, players like
even let's say Williams,
even Lamine Yamal, you know, those kind of players. One thing is, when they have the ball, it doesn't take one player to mark them.
Okay.
You get that? You always see 2 or 3 players trying to surround him because they know he's very smart, skillful, a good dribbler, you know, even in some small pockets of spaces, he can meander his way out.
He can find his way out.
You get that?
Yes.
So, those kind of players,
especially a day ESTEVAO come to a game with a Bible, that team is dead.
You see that? Those kind of players, they always draw defenders closer to them. And the advantage of that is when you are playing against a defensive side, and you have players that can hold the ball, take on their man, dribble past not just one player but 2 or 3, then what happens is that you see 2 or 3 players trying to draw closer to him, and then it opens space for other players to what?
Yes.
To attack.
Yes.
Look at when he had the ball yesterday.
Yes.
Then he drew some players closer. Then he dribbled into the box, found Joao Pedro, and then Joao Pedro
laid the pass,
slotted it into the back of the net.
Yes.
Now, one thing is, with Pedro Neto, he's not a dribbler.
No.
So if you are playing against a low block, the best he can do is crosses.
Yes.
That's the best he can do.
Yes.
Unless the opposition comes out, and then you win the ball and quickly play a ball behind the defensive line, then he will use his space to what? To attack.
Yes.
You get that?
Okay.
So for me, I would prefer that if we are playing against teams in a low block, which we always struggle with, then I would want ESTEVAO to start. You know why? Because if he can draw 2 players closer, then if let's say they were defending with 5, and then ESTEVAO has the ball, 2 of them are trying to what? To stop him. If he passed the ball into the box, at least there could be some open space for someone to what?
Tap the ball in.
To tap the ball in.
Yes.
Or even if he crossed the ball.
Like the goals Ronaldo is scoring.
You get that?
Yes.
Or even if he crossed the ball, there could be someone that would head the ball inside.
Yes.
You get that?
Okay.
If we are going to start Pedro Neto against a low block and all he can do is give crosses, then it's better we start ESTEVAO. Because he can dribble, he can draw 2 or 3 defenders, he can also give crosses.
Okay.
You get that? But when we are in an open play,
so for you mean that in this case, if we are playing against low block team,
yes,
it's good that
ESTEVAO
start ESTEVAO.
Yes.
But when we are playing open game,
yes,
it's good that NETO start.
So you see, when we are playing open game,
okay,
it depends on the kind of opposition. Because when we are playing open games, sometimes, you know, an opposition that wants to open up and play, probably they are also very dangerous.
Okay.
And you need numbers defensive. Maybe they have some dangerous players in attack.
Okay.
You need Pedro Neto.
Okay.
Because you need someone who would not only be in attack, but can also help.
Yes.
Defensive.
Okay.
If ESTEVAO wants to claim that position 100%,
once and for all,
wow, then he needs to improve just 2 things.
Okay.
He needs to improve his versatility.
Okay.
And then most importantly, his defensive work.
Wow. Okay.
And I am impressed. Against Karabakh, he started.
Okay.
Trust me, in that game, attacking wise, he was very good.
Yes.
Defensively, I could see that because he has been benched, maybe he knows why.
Yeah. He wants to claim that position.
He wants to claim that position.
Yes.
I could see ESTEVAO, you know, tracking back and helping defensively.
Yes.
If he keeps improving
so let's say that this is where competition is good.
This is where competition.
Yes. If you don't do well, someone will take over your position. This is Chelsea. A big team.
Now, another reason,
we have money, we can sign players.
You get that?
We are not like Barcelona.
You get
yes.
Another reason,
yes,
that people are calling for ESTEVAO to start.
Guys, I also talk, so please continue watching this video till the end.
Another reason that people are continuously calling for ESTEVAO to start.
Okay.
And then Maresca is still not considering it are because of just 2 or 3 reasons. One, maybe because we have not solved our defensive issue yet.
Okay.
If we are able to solve that, then he knows that I am now comfortable in defense. At least, even if I start ESTEVAO and he's doing a bit of defensive work and more of attacking work, it is okay. And then aside that, Enzo Maresca doesn't want to frustrate the young boy. Because one thing about Chelsea fans, you could
yes. Hold your slippers. Yes.
I love my.
Yes.
You get that?
Yes.
Enzo Maresca knows that he's young.
Yes.
And he wants to develop his hunger. And you know, a player who wants to start, once we keep bringing him from the bench, he wants to prove
a point.
So he's growing in what? In hunger.
Okay.
If he rushed to start ESTEVAO and then things doesn't work, we same fans will start bashing.
Yes.
So with Enzo Maresca, he's trying to take it slowly, one at a time.
Okay.
But one thing I know is that by and by, lo and behold, at long last, ESTEVAO will claim that position.
Okay.
And then another thing is, for me, because of Pedro Neto's versatility, it will also be possible to have both ESTEVAO and then Pedro Neto on the pitch. So remember we said Pedro Neto can even play on the left wing.
Yes.
So there are games Enzo Maresca can decide that, okay, because of your defensive work rate, play on the left, ESTEVAO play on the right, and then he will play.
Even sometimes ESTEVAO can play as number 10.
Or he can even play as number 10.
So that Neto will go to the right wing position.
You get that?
Yes.
So let's see what comes out of it going forward.
So for now, who are you starting?
For now, I don't have problem with Pedro Neto start. I don't have problem with it. But with the way things are going, with the way ESTEVAO is continuously proving himself, it is time for him to start some game. If not all, he has to starting some number of games. Otherwise, even though Maresca is trying to protect him, it will get to a point where it will now sound like he's being biased.
Okay.
So in order not to make it look like you are being biased, and in order to create a lively competition, if ESTEVAO comes into a second half, maybe from the bench, and then proves himself, what it means is that in the next game, give him a start.
Okay.
When you start him, Pedro Neto goes onto the bench and says, look, I have to do better.
Yeah.
In the next game.
Okay.
You get that?
Okay.
So
So
for
you
me,
don't
that's my
have
thing.
problem with Neto starting recently.
I don't have problem with
But
Neto starting.
If ESTEVAO also start, as you explained, it's good to go.
It is good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, let us hear from you under the comment section your opinion, your thought about this debate or argument again. Yes. And my own opinion on this. As we said, I don't want to repeat things about the versatility.
Yeah.
ESTEVAO, someone can play as number 10, the left wing, right wing. We never see him play as a striker.
Yeah.
But last season, Neto play as a striker. Neto can play as number 10, left wing, right wing. So when it comes to the versatility, is good. But what I see Neto have different from ESTEVAO, and ESTEVAO also have different from Neto, is the balance.
Yeah.
The team balance. You see, Enzo Maresca said on several occasions that he had to bring a balance between attacking and defending. Yes. And when you look at ESTEVAO, we are not saying that ESTEVAO is bad in defending.
No.
But you know, there's level to everything.
Yes, there are levels to everything. I like that.
When we come to the defending aspect, Neto doesn't have problem going back.
Yeah.
You mentioned that PSG game, the final.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if it were to be ESTEVAO, you know, be tracking back that deep.
Exactly.
He will track back, but not that deep.
Yeah.
And even Neto is someone, he is energetic.
Yeah.
When it comes to dealing with the opponent attackers in defending, he is energetic to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, more than ESTEVAO.
Yeah.
ESTEVAO is skillful. I will come to him.
Yeah.
But Neto is strong.
Yeah.
He can push a winger away and win the ball.
Physicality is also
yes,
important.
he is strong.
Yeah.
So when defending, Neto have the upper hand.
Yeah.
Yes, he had it when defending. So
apart from the fact that he tracked by the physicality,
the energy is there, the intensity, he can show it to win a ball.
Yeah.
So I see that when Neto is playing, he brings the balance between that defending and attacking, in which ESTEVAO can also bring, but not to the level of Neto.
Good.
Will bring.
Yeah.
So that is why Enzo Maresca always start Neto. Even that game, this Premier League game against Wolves, Neto, some of us we thought Neto wasn't going to start.
Yeah.
Until when Enzo Maresca, because of the defender aspect we are talking about him. And another thing I like about Neto, sometimes Neto, he knows where to cross the ball.
Yeah.
Where to release the ball. You understand? And you like,
apart from the fact that sometimes he doesn't raise his head.
Yes.
You know.
But when he do that catch dribbling, he come and do that dribbling with his marker. He always take his time to find space before he cross. Yeah. Recently, even if he is going to cross the ball, he will make sure that he stand on the ball. Watch him recently. Yeah. He will not just run with the ball till he boom. He will make sure that he do everything and find a space, and then maybe find a man in the box and cross the ball to him. But when you look at ESTEVAO, he is the opposite. ESTEVAO want to run with the ball. Yeah. Whoever is standing, look at it. He will dribble you, and whoever is standing, he doesn't care. He will cross the ball.
You know, he has the flair. He has everything a dribbler possesses.
So he will force it to cross the ball into the box, no matter how, whether there's space or there's no space. Yeah. And sometimes when you do that cross and it doesn't go, it can play as counter against you.
Yeah.
When a cross, or let's say that a shot hit a defender and that shot doesn't penetrate, because when you are attacking, you lose shape.
Yeah.
When a team
especially is against those low blocks,
they want it more.
They want you to attack them with numbers, and when they win it, they hurt you on the counter.
They throw it to their. So but when you look at Neto will always take his time before he cross. But ESTEVAO, he will put in the pressure, the power. Look at even the cross. It was deflected, and then João Pedro scored that goal. That was good from ESTEVAO. So for me, I think these are the difference or the qualities of Neto. Different from ESTEVAO. And let's come to ESTEVAO. ESTEVAO, like, he is fans' favorite. Yeah, we all like ESTEVAO. Even whether you are supporting Chelsea or you are not supporting Chelsea,
you need to love them. It's just like Lamine Yamal.
Yes.
You know, Vinicius Junior when he was
Mbappe
when they were.
No, you don't have to be their team supporter.
You don't need to be in their team support.
Yes,
they are exciting to watch.
They are just exciting youngsters. The ball, the way a manner they massage the ball, like Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, like Messi and co. Ronaldo. You see those kind of players. As a fan, when you are watching them, like. You are feeling it. Yes, you can remember like every
Eden Hazard. I mean, very, very exciting.
Player players who can take on defenders. Yes, take on 3 players at the same time.
Yeah.
ESTEVAO is that player. But man, you football is a team sport.
Yeah.
Football is a team game. Football is not individual game like
Yeah.
tennis. So as a player, when you are playing for any football team in this world, you must have the chemistry in you. You must have the balance in you.
Yeah.
And as we are speaking now, the ESTEVAO we now have in our Chelsea, when we come to the attacking, or let me put it this way, he is more attacking minded player than defensive minded player.
Yeah, sure.
Or coming back to help the
Defensive.
right back. You see, and as I said, football is a team sport.
Yeah.
11-man game. So
Yeah.
that means that you need to be helping at some point.
Yeah.
But ESTEVAO is
You are playing with someone on the same line,
yes,
and you need to help him.
because sometimes when
He also helps you because
Yes.
sometimes he overlaps. You give him
Overlap.
the ball, he cross.
yes,
So if he's also struggling defensively, you also come back and then you help.
and ESTEVAO is recently is not that player.
Yeah.
He is more let's go with the ball, let's go and score, let's go and cross, let's go and assist. We are not saying that that is bad, but as far as you are attacking, you must also defend.
Yeah.
You see, so for me, what I will say about this ESTEVAO guy is that you already said it, but I will emphasize more on that.
Yeah.
ESTEVAO, like Maresca, should able to read games before the lineup even come. He should be able to tell that okay, this game will have more of the ball.
Yeah.
For that matter, we need
This
creator
kind of player.
or creativity who can break the low block,
Yeah.
especially in the Premier League.
Yeah.
When teams come to the Premier League, they sit back.
Yeah.
Yes, they defend with close ever space.
Yeah.
So Enzo Maresca should be able to tell it, okay, this game I have to start ESTEVAO,
Or
because
this game,
I have to start NETO.
Yeah.
You see, so that ESTEVAO can do, or he can do his 2 or 3 dribbles and then open spaces and give the ball or pass to our striker or any of our attackers. You see, so Enzo Maresca, for me, I think whether ESTEVAO will start or NETO will start, it will come from Maresca.
It will come
How
from
he's
Maresca
reading
depending on the
opponents.
opposition.
Yes.
So he should begin to read the oppositions and know who
All these
best
players
fits.
are good on their own.
Yeah.
ESTEVAO is good on his own abilities, the same as NETO.
Yeah.
But now it is up to the manager.
And they are not even the same profile. So
No,
sometimes that is what people feel.
Yes,
Let's emphasize it. Sometimes that is what people feel. You see, football sometimes is not always about being exciting to watch. Yes, that is what every
football
fan
would like to see.
Yes. You want to see the Ronaldo like, the Messi like, the Hazard like,
yes.
you know, the Lamine Yamal.
Yes, so
you know, the
you
ESTEVAO,
enjoy the game.
so that you enjoy the game even as you
Yes,
leave.
yes.
But you see, sometimes too, there are certain players who don't have this flair, but they impact games.
They are very, very dangerous.
They are very, very impactful.
Yes.
Let me just give you a clear example.
Okay.
Look at Pedri of Barcelona.
Yes, yes.
You know, he doesn't score so much, he doesn't assist so much. He has the flair,
Yes.
you know, to impact a game. Look at Bellingham. He doesn't have the flair, but very impactful.
Even let's say that Cole Palmer, for him, he score. He can score.
He can score. He has the flair.
But even last season, at some point, Cole Palmer wasn't scoring enough. But he
Yes.
was involving
Yes.
in any of Chelsea goals.
Yes.
Yes. So sometimes in football, as a player, you don't even need to be a scorer. Okay, we even gone far. This game, Wolf Enzo Fernandez.
You get that?
We gone far. He didn't score, no assist.
But he
won
was man of the match.
That means there was a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now another thing is, look at, let me use Caicedo and then Vitinha.
Yes, yes.
Vitinha is exciting to watch
Yes.
more than Caicedo.
Caicedo.
But if you have Caicedo, the work rate that he will give you, I mean, if you were having these two players in the same team, with the work rate that Caicedo will give you, you will be thinking twice to bench Caicedo for Vitinha.
I'm telling you.
You get that? So sometimes that also counts. But another angle that some people are arguing, which is also true, is that, you know, Pedro Neto has played since the club World Cup, and he's tired. And here is the case: ESTEVAO is making a claim to that position. He comes from the bench, he impacts the game, he gets a start in the Carabao or in the Champions League, he proves himself. So because Pedro Neto is tired, then it is time to give him some rest and allow ESTEVAO to also play at least like 3 games in a row, so that he can build some level of chemistry with the teammates, which is also true.
True, yes, it's true, it's true.
So let's see what Enzo Maresca decides. But for me, if he does that, I will be happy.
But I also, from today onwards, anytime that our lineup come out and I see ESTEVAO starting, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
The same as if I see NETO starting.
NETO also.
But Enzo Maresca should now work on it.
Yeah,
games
to analyze.
Yes, NETO should start. And another important thing I want to say here. See, ESTEVAO is a young player.
Yeah.
ESTEVAO is 18 years of age.
Yeah.
And this kind of young players, they are hungry to play.
Sure.
They want more minutes.
Yeah.
But let's be careful with young players.
Yeah. Very, very careful.
Sometimes complacency can get into them. So
that's what I was saying.
So for me, I think Maresca is playing this guy because he wants to go there. Yes, he want to like introduce him. Let me say gradual introduce him bit by bit, so that he even work for it.
Yeah.
But if Enzo Maresca just throw him in like that,
if he give it to him on a silver platter
like that, and even this kind of young players, if Enzo Maresca keep on starting him, at some point it will got into him, and he will feel that okay, I'm now the boss.
Yeah.
I must be starting for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And at a point, even if Enzo Maresca doesn't start him, you will see some ones on social media, or he himself will complain.
Yeah.
Why didn't I
play? Or he will start
misbehaving. This, and the same as United did to their young players over the years.
Yeah.
The same as Rashford.
Yeah.
To some extent, United fans will pick Rashford over a manager.
Yeah.
And at a point, Rashford wasn't playing, pressing. He was just walking on the pitch.
Yeah.
But they can't bench him.
They can't
because they already worship him. The time he was on form, they worship him. Meanwhile, he's a young boy.
Yeah.
But they turn him to be like a legend who won them Champions League or Premier League. Meanwhile, he's just coming up. The complacency got onto him.
Yeah.
So for me, I think maybe this is another reason why Maresca is taking it gradual. He don't want it to go to ESTEVAO that you are ESTEVAO, you are good, you are skillful. So for that matter, even walk into no matter how the station, any game, you should start. No, and Chelsea, for me, that is why I said when Chelsea was about to sign Garnacho, I was saying it here every day that Garnacho will play in Chelsea because Chelsea, we don't spoil players. We don't have a darling board. Apart from Eden Hazard, and Eden Hazard, he was living by example.
Yeah.
Well, look at all the legends, the former players Chelsea fans will like. They show something before we love them. Like Chelsea, we don't love a player because of the quality within.
Yeah.
Chelsea fans will love our player because of the quality outside.
Yeah.
Because of what he is showing on the pitch.
Yeah.
Not we just know that Rashford is talented. And that is all. When he go onto the pitch, he will not do anything. Every game, Rashford is talented. He must start. Every game, Kobe Mano is talented. He must start. Every game, Garnacho is talented. To some extent, it got into this young players. And they feel it. And now they are not saying that Garnacho is arrogant, Rashford is arrogant, Kobe Mano.
You are the same people who worship them. Into that situation.
You see, they came from the academy. They know nothing about your first team, about your Manchester United. You see, you gave him that audacity to be acting that way.
Yeah.
So this our Chelsea team, for me.
And you see what we just explained.
Yes.
The Pedro Neto and then ESTEVAO argument we just had.
Okay.
It's the same thing that applies to Garnacho and Gittins.
Yes.
Gittins is more like in the same class with
ESTEVAO.
And then Garnacho is also more like in the same class with Pedro Neto.
Yes.
I am sure with time that debate will also pop up. But it is just similar to what we are almost explained. So there's no need going into
yes. So guys, let us hear from you under the comment section your opinion, your thought about this important debate. ESTEVAO should start or NETO should start, and maybe any topic you think we can discuss with you. Let us hear from you under the comment section. Yes, we'll do due diligence to read. And please don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscription button. And we gave you our review about Chelsea to Wolverhampton Wanderers. We gave you another brilliant analysis there. Yes, good analysis there. That video is here. Please click to enjoy them. Take care. Peace.